So Trisha Paytas lied so much on the H3 podcast that I had to separate this into two parts. So if you haven't seen part one, definitely check it out. It's going to be linked in the description. Otherwise, let's get right into it, shall we?
All you hear is gossip. Man, all I hear is gossip. Yeah, man, call it gossip.
Now, this one in itself may or may not be a lie. Who knows if Trisha met this trans person. But it shows that she is claiming to be part of a community that she probably knows very little about. Or probably next to nothing about.
The reason I did that video is because I met someone at one of my shows in Toronto who was male to female, and he looked like a boy. He didn't wear skirts, he didn't wear makeup, nothing. Because he couldn't afford it, but he's like, I can't afford to even wear a denim skirt, but I'm still a female. And I was like, that's so weird, because that's exactly how I felt too. So
honestly, this one could just be, misspeaking, and so this one that I'll give her personally, I'll give her a little pass for this one. But I know that I saw that some people were up in arms that she did use he while talking about a trans woman. So I included it. But I personally think it's just so easy to make that mistake that it doesn't necessarily mean that she just doesn't always know the pronouns to use. So she says multiple times that she didn't make any money from her, coming out as a trans male video. And even says that YouTube doesn't monetize these sort of videos.
YouTube doesn't monetize like LGBTQ plus videos. Like if you talk about it, they don't put ads on it. Also, I demonetize any of my scandal videos. My first H3, my response to you guys was I didn't monetize it. I wasn't demonetized. I monetized it. All my Vlog Squad videos, those are all not monetized. I showed it on Instagram.
So
I don't monetize any of this.
I went to your channel yesterday, and that video gave me two pre-mid rolls, two of them.
Yeah, but YouTube does that. I literally can show you. I can screenshot it and show you. Like it'll say like even on my demonetized or ones I did not monetize myself, like any ones I've made. YouTube will put their own ads on there, I guess. No. I don't know. No, I swear.
I know how YouTube works. It doesn't work like that.
I can show you.
Massive kudos to Ethan for exposing this big fat freaking lie, because it's just ridiculous.
Anything that's private, but
it's all demonetized.
Hold on. Where is it? Apology. And then it's coming up regarding I am transgender. 3 million views, green icon, monetized, and I'm going to tell you exactly how much money she made. She made $8,000 from that video.
Honestly, it's just why does this girl have a platform? It's just the lies are just too much. Anyway, she starts off the show, so I started off with the juiciest lies, but she starts off the show basically calling Ethan unattractive. But then at the end of the show, gives him a rating of a 10. He's totally her type, he's totally hot. What? So watch this.
I still think Ethan's too good for you. Like looking at her now, you look like a model. Like in person, like I thought you were pretty on camera, but in person you're like tall and thin and like gorgeous. And then Ethan's like, babe, like here's the thing. Like,
so what kind of man would be appropriate for you, though?
Oh my goodness. I think like a Dennis Quaid type, or even like a Zac Efron. Like I think like that. If you like Jewish men like Howard Stern, I think that would be more.
You think Howard Stern is appropriate for Hila?
Because he has the personality. So you don't go for looks, obviously, but like you must like personality, and Howard Stern has the personality.
He has more personality than me.
You think Ethan
he has a better personality. You have a personality.
Yeah, but it's not as good.
It's not that.
So you don't go for looks, obviously. So, for certain parts of this, I'm like, maybe it's, down to interpretation, but it's clear that she's shading Ethan and shading him for not having looks, for not, he has personality, quote unquote. I'm doing air quotes right now. So I think here it's pretty clear that she is trying to say that he's not attractive. And, the shade, I understand there's drama between them. I thought it was, I was shocked. But also she does like to stir the pot, doesn't she? Anyway, here she is singing a different tune.
How do you rate me? On a scale of 1 to 10, then, as revenge.
I'd be serious.
You already said the worst. So.
No, I think you're the worst human.
Yeah, but on a scale of attraction.
10.
No, you don't.
1,000%. You're 100% my type. I can't say it in front of you. I know you're my
Ugh.
type, but I can't say ugh. You're my
Wait.
type. That's who I go for.
A 10.
That's confusing.
Yeah, I'm confused by that.
Yeah.
I've never been rated a 10, Hila.
You're a 10. What would you rate him?
But you wanted me to
Hila
leave
doesn't give me a
him.
10.
Yeah, I think you're better than him, not me.
Would you?
I deserve you.
Oh God.
Yeah. You're so much
So
better.
let me ask
You're
you this:
keep
if
it together.
Hila took your advice and moved on, would you make a move on me?
Yes.
Oh God.
So is
Hila.
that what you were trying to do the whole time?
I was trying to break. No, I truly do think you deserve better. I didn't know.
But if I'm a 10, what's better than 10? That's a bunch.
When asked who she is mostly attracted to, she says gay men, and then lists a whole bunch of other people, right? Then, later on in the interview, she is said to be marrying a straight man. I'm confused. I'm just full-blown confused at this point.
It's a woman.
Who do you like? Who are you attracted to?
Gay men, homosexual men. I've dated gay men.
Gay
a lot
men.
Yeah.
And do you think what would a gay man see in you?
I've dated a gay man for a year and a half.
But like, so what does he get out of dating you? Because you don't. I
It's
mean,
the-
you look like a female and you don't have a penis, so presumably.
It's just male. It's just the male energy. Like you're attracted to a male energy. Just like I've been attracted to transgender male to female, transgender female to male. I'm attracted to everything, but I haven't been with straight women. It's not that I'm not attracted to them. I just haven't been with straight women.
If you found the right guy who you're engaged to a straight man.
Mm-hmm.
So how does that jive with you identifying as a gay man?
It's fine.
So as you saw, she's marrying a straight man, but she also goes into this whole spiel about how she hates straight men. So I don't understand how she can marry one if she hates them.
Why do you think you hate straight men?
They're just awful. They're the worst in general. So everybody, I just looped you in there because you're in that category.
I'm just trying to understand because I don't think all women hate straight men.
No, just me.
Who was this girl's biology teacher? Really? I mean, I'm gonna just let her teach you the science. Just listen to this.
I was just on the doctor's. Like I said, the doctor on the show said, like, when you're in the womb, there's all these chromosomes actually, like, floating around. Like, in fact, you could be male. Like, it could hit you. Like, it could be male, and you come out genetically female.
So homegirl wants to Columbus the mukbang. So in the same breath, she calls herself the very first mukbanger, but then also admits that it's Korean. Which by definition would mean that she was technically not the first at all. Not even close.
Mukbang. What is mukbang?
I was the first mukbanger. Look that up.
Were you really?
Yeah.
So is it like a Korean thing?
Yeah.
Okay. So
I saw it. Yeah, I saw it on like Korean internet. Like you can go on like there's like the dark web for weird things like killing people, but then there's like a dark web for people who like have like eating fetishes and stuff like that. So I used to go on like and look for people who were eating, and it was a whole thing in Korea.
Why? Why do you want to watch people eating?
I love watching people eat.
Really?
So she starts flirting with Ethan, winking at him. He immediately mentions it and basically asks if it's an appropriate behavior. We see it happen on camera, and yet she has the audacity to say, no, it didn't happen. And look at the smirk that she does. She smirks when she lies as well. She knows that she's trolling, basically. I thought that was behind her. I thought her trolling days were behind her.
I sense the connection.
No.
There's
no
chemistry.
There's no chemistry. There's no connection.
I feel it.
There's not. I promise. I did notice that in your videos when you talk about me, she's winking at me and moving her shoulders in a way that. Do you think that's appropriate in front of my wife? What are you doing?
I don't know.
I
I'm not
don't
doing
think
it.
it's appropriate.
I'm not doing anything. He's literally lying right now. Now who's the liar now?
You saw it.
Says that her doctor has diagnosed her with borderline personality disorder, talks about going to class, but when it's asked about defining what that means exactly, she says she doesn't know. So, are you really attending these classes? How do you not know what you're going to classes for? Or again, she's lying about this whole entire thing.
I go to DBT classes. Where's my camera?
It's right here.
I go to DBT classes, okay? I get it under control.
What's
I'm
DBT?
fine. for borderline personality disorder, a lot of people think I have BPD, and I go to DPT for it. It's group therapy. I take the skills. I do the lessons. Been going since May 8th. What's up?
Isn't borderline personality, or I'm thinking of antisocial. What is borderline personality disorder?
I don't know. People diagnose me with it, so I don't know.
Okay.
People on the
like
internet.
online. Well, my therapist did tell me to go to these DPT classes, so I was just like, okay, so maybe he thinks, because I asked him, I said, tell me, am I bipolar or some shit? And he's like, well, everyone has traits of like personality disorders. He goes, you have like traits of borderline person. But I've never taken medication for any sort of mental illness. There's nothing wrong with it. Love mental illness. Talk about it all the time.
Love mental illness.
Well,
We love mental illness.
mental.
So I noticed that she mentioned that she's been going to these classes since May 8th. She also mentioned that she had an overdose on May 8th. May 8th was her birthday party that she said earlier. I'm wondering if she's mixing truths with lies, in the sense that she isn't going to classes for borderline personality disorder, but maybe this was when she started going to rehab. Maybe. I'm just speculating here. To be honest, there were so many more instances. I didn't even bring up her saying that she won't talk about religion, but then starts telling Ethan and Gila that they're not Jewish. Then there was the other instance where Ethan's talking about how, just asking her questions about her, and she gets super emotional. And then I believe at some point she's like, oh, I need to find someone like you, or I don't even want to look for it. But the point is that I'm like, but you have technically found someone, right? You're getting married. Anyway, all that to say that I don't actually think she's getting married. I do think that's a whole nother troll that she is pulling over everyone once again. Yeah, I have my own theories on that one, but that'll be another video for another day. So yeah, guys, there were so many instances, guys, but this video is just going to end here. So comment down below if there were any other instances that you felt that I missed from the interview. This was a bit cringy, and I do think that something's just not right. It's just, something's a little off with this whole thing, and yeah, it's really hard to to take Trisha Paytas seriously. But kudos to Ethan and Gila for like doing an amazing job, because really they somehow managed to have like a flow to the interview, even though she was all over the place. So yeah, anyway, comment down below. I look forward to reading your comments. Talk to you soon.
Man, call it gossip.